Welcome to New Orleans and Yulman Stadium. It's the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and the Tulane Green Waves. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Lamb before the game. He understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Golden Hurricane offense takes the field as we get this game underway. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
The Golden Hurricane might just throw this thing deep on 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Davis. He's stopped.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Fires to the big fella. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Left side is Callaway. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
And that's exactly what Reese was just talking about. I mean, this dude can make plays, man. He puts the ball in the air. It gets where it needs to go. It gets to his guys pretty quickly. He's pretty decisive. And that's why he's such a good player. And you see it right out the gates for this offense.
And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. He'll throw it. Holds on. It's Callaway.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Keeps it himself.
Oh, great.
There he goes.
Great.
It's a fumble. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Tulsa wasting no time. They'll run it. It's Alston. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes a grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier in bounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
Yes.
The end zone, picked off. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. The run inside. It's McClure. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They give it back to him. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 50. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Hits inside. It's McClure. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running.
Oh,
so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Looking left. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. And the RPO got it. Oh, he's got some space. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's McClure. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Daniels. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Green Wave. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
He'll bring it out. It's Keys. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Hayes. Right? It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tulane. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Tease. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Alston. Turning it on!
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Tulsa.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Back to pass, it's Hayes. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Searching for space. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Got it looking for the first down. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Running inside. It's McClure. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage.
Caught, and he's got room. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Driving forward, it's McClure.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Right back to the well. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Now they're going to throw it. Touchdown, Green Wave. Quick strike through the air for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. He'll bring it out. It's Keys. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. And this quarterback has had a rough game. They came into this one believing that they could make explosive plays in the passing game, but they haven't taken care of the football, and they haven't done much up top. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Tulsa wasting no time. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Breaks into the open. The 50. Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Got a man. It's Wells. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Trying to run, it's Alston. Powers through the defender. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Snapped on 4th down. Fires to the end zone.
Oh.
Touchdown, Tulsa. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm looking to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too, before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long.
Oof.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And, man, the defense really needed that. They needed that for their confidence. 3 drives already, 3 touchdowns. They haven't found a way to solve the puzzle till now. Nice job getting the stop, getting a little bit of momentum, and now hopefully your offense is energized and excited because they got the football back.
Here comes the Golden Hurricane offense ready to get this drive underway. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Rushes on. Firing deep. He's got it down the field. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big.
Snags it.
Are you fucking serious?
Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, down here on the 2-lane sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right.
Down the seam on the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Catch in the middle, it's Lewis.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking down the middle. Got it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. First and goal on what will be the last play of this quarter. Tight end finds a soft spot. They will score! Touchdown, Green Wave!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
On the return, it's Keys. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the #1 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Buckeyes. Not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Daniels. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Gonna run it. It's Daniels. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Fires to the middle. The sure hands. It's Hill. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Green Wave picked up a fresh set of downs through the air. Let's see if they go right back to it. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you've got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. This game is a virtual wrap as we take a look at the top 12 scoreboard for Week 10. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So we open the final period with a third down play. They'll run the counter. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4.
Well, this guy hasn't quite put up Heisman numbers in this game, but in a moment where they need him the most, in the fourth quarter, look how strong he is running. Breaking tackles, he's been smart. He still has the ability to cut. He looks like he could play another 4 quarters.
Swarmed under 5-yard loss on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did.
Has it. And he will score. Touchdown, Tulane. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Deep in the end zone, it's Davis. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. From the gun, it's Alston. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Lets it fly. Pulls it in on the right. Lots of room to run. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tulsa.
And that is exactly what this offense needs, man. They need that clock to stop. They need to make big plays and score. Their defense needs to join the party, get some stops, and the passing game continue to be hot, and they might get back in this football game.
And the extra point is good. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense set for a first down play. Right back to the well. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Daniels. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Got it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. They already have a comfortable lead up by Mo. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Working the middle. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Now from inside the red zone. He's got the tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They just keep firing. Out wide right, it's Turner. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Green Wave. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's a throw downfield late. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Second down to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Lewis. Touchdown, Green Wave. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. His third touchdown of this game, and his third on the season. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's Davis. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to throw, it's Hayes. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Pulls it and runs it again. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Offense in a bunch formation. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. He'll try to get it through the air. Avoids pressure. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8.
Now, on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no prop.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tease. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for space. It's Alston. Enough to move the chains. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a